In space, where the Earth is, Sam's ship is chasing after the blue ghost flying down. Huric was wondering why chasing after it, and Sam says, "It's dangerous, and if it touches anyone, it can kill them." The ghost spirit is 30 seconds from the centre of London. Later on, Sam's ship appeared in the alley at London. Sam grabbed his anti-time device and walked out, followed by Huric, wondering where it could be. There was something hidden behind the bins, staring at Sam and Huric. So Sam ordered Huric to wait with his ship, so Huric agreed. While Sam walks into a nightclub with loud song playing and a room full of people dancing, Huric looks around in the alley and a skeleton jumped out the bins. As Huric screams, he runs off, with a skeleton chasing him. A black van pulled over and a man in his 20s wearing a bulletproof vest opens the door. He grabs his grenades out of his pocket and shouted Huric to stand back. So he did. So he threw a grenade at a skeleton. Boom! It exploded and the bones fall onto the ground. Huric said, "Thank you. I never thought I'd be chased by a dead. Who are you?" So the man introduced himself as Captain Logan Harper and asked Huric who he is. So Huric tells him who he is and that he's friends with Sam. They've been travelling around and saving planets and multiverse. Sam in the alleyway was looking for Huric, but he couldn't find him. In one of the houses in London, a woman called Diana has put a dinner on the table and called for her 2 kids that the dinner is ready. So they ran to the table, sat down on the chair and began eating. But there was a strange scary noise outside, so Diana assumed it's a Halloween prank. So she goes to the door and opens it, and there was a skeleton running towards her. So Diana screamed and slams the door, so she barricaded it. While it's breaking in, the 2 children asked her what was going on, as they're scared also, and she orders them to hide. After skeleton continuing breaking down the door, there was a sound of a laser shooting and bones exploded. So Diana opens the door, and there was Sam outside, lowering his anti-time device, and asked, "Are you okay?" Diana said she was fine, and wondered what was going on, and Sam explained that skeleton is a walking dead, cursed by the spirit, originated from the planet Corn. Diana asked, "How do you know all this?" Sam said, "I've seen them twice before. First time, I had to help my old friend rescue his son on that planet, who later became a time traveller." He also adds, "That's not important. The important thing is that to stop the walking skeletons from spreading the entire Earth." Diana decided to take her kids to the neighbours to keep them safe. Meanwhile, Huric and Logan Harper are still introducing each other at the van. Logan explained that he's from California and he was in the army, but he got kicked out due to inappropriate relationship with someone of a different rank. So he moved to England and living there for about 7 years. Huric mentions that he and Sam have been trying to look for the spirits. Logan gets an idea what they're looking for, so he agrees to tag along and offers Huric a lift to go find Sam. Outside an office building in London, Sam scans with his sonic screwdriver, followed by Diana. He suspects that the spirits may have flown inside the building. Diana said that her old family friend Mr. Lumsden works there. He's the boss. Sam wanted to check inside, and Diana wanted to check also. Sam said, "No, it's too dangerous." But Diana refused to listen and wanted to go in to check him, and Sam said, "Oh fine, but don't get in the way." So they walked inside. A dark office corridor where most of the lights are off and some of the lights are on the blink. Sam and Diana felt the chills and worried about Mr. Lumsden. As they walked through the corridor, they haven't noticed a skeleton peeking through the door, spying on them. Sam and Diana walked inside Mr. Lumsden's office, so they had a look around and wondering where he is. A man in his 50s who seemed pretty scared walked into the office and recognises Diana. It was Mr. Lumsden. He explains that the skeletons are inside. The building can't hold them for very much longer. He tells Sam and Diana to leave and save themselves, but a glass smashes and a skeleton grabbed Mr. Lumsden by the shoulder. Sam shot his anti-time device at a skeleton arm and the pile of bones fell apart, but too late. Mr. Lumsden falls onto the ground as he dies, but then he dissolves into a skeleton, so it stood up and marches towards Sam and Diana. Meanwhile, army of skeletons marched out the exit door of the building. Logan pulled over his van. He and Huric saw what was going on and wondering what to do. Diana is stopping Sam from shooting at a skeleton that was Mr. Lumsden, but Sam says, "I'm sorry, that thing isn't Mr. Lumsden anymore, he's dead." But Diana refuses to believe it. Suddenly, more skeletons broke into the office, marching towards Sam and Diana, so Logan grabbed a machine gun. He fired at a few skeletons. The bullets sort of have the effect on them, but they do get back up. While Logan and Huric ran inside the building, they shot few of them, who almost got Sam and Diana. So Sam asks Logan who he is. "Captain Logan Harper, at your service," he said. So they ran out of Mr. Lumsden's office, and they ran through a corridor, while a lot of skeletons chasing them. Sam, Diana, Huric and Logan found themselves a spare room that's empty, so they ran in and barricaded the door. So Sam questioned on who Logan was, so he explained. Meanwhile, skeletons on a street of London have been turning people into skeletons. There are police shouting through their loudspeaker, "Stay at homes! Take cover!" And there are news reporters telling people to stay at home, barricade the doors, and take cover. Sam said, "I met those skeleton army twice before, and I know what they're capable of. There's no cure, no way back. We have to stop them quick, before we all become walking corpses." Diana was still upset the fact that Mr. Lumsden was gone, so Sam asked Diana what would Mr. Lumsden would have wanted. So Diana brought up her courage and willing to help, as Mr. Lumsden would have wanted Diana to get out of the building alive, safe and well. So Sam turned his anti-time device back on. Captain Logan Harper got his grenades out. Huric grabs a chair and Diana picks up a hammer. They burst out the spare room. Skeletons were marching, so Sam and his group began fighting. Sam shooting with his anti-time device, Diana battering them with a hammer, and Huric smashing them with a chair. Sam and the group march down the cellar as he opens the door, and there was a blue light. Diana was freaking out. Sam felt the sweat on his forehead, and Logan was getting his gun ready, and Sam said, "Your gun is no good here." So Sam sonicked the spirit, and he realizes it's the main spirit, the creator of Walking Skeleton Army. Sam is hoping, destroying it, the whole skeleton army will rest in peace for real, and those spirits are gone forever. So Sam fired his anti-time device at the spirit. There was big red laser beam trying to destroy it, but the anti-time device is struggling, and Sam needed help. But then, the ghost of a girl that Sam met once at the Golden Titanic appeared and fired blue spirit out of her hands, which helped destroying the spirit completely. So Sam thanked the girl's ghost, and she disappeared while Diana was freaking out. All the walking skeletons are in pieces and no longer moving. London is safe again. Later on, Sam, Huric, Logan and Diana went to Sam's ship. Diana said goodbye as she's had enough for one night, and that she's got her kids to look after. Logan wanted to join Sam on the trip, as he needs a captain on board. Sam laughed and he was fine with it, and welcomed him into his ship. Sam, Huric and Logan walked inside. Logan was fascinated by the inside, and Sam mentioned that he needs to get ready for his engagement party for his fiancée, and he's happy to invite Huric and Logan.